Well, good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to Daytime Tri-Cities. I'm Amy Lynn, and we are live this morning here in Kingsport. I'll tell you, this is a first for me in all my years. I've got my popcorn, I've got my soda, I've got my glasses here. We are here at the grand opening of the brand new IMAX. I'm sitting right next to Chris McCartt, of course, City Manager here. Man, this is a great way to have a Friday morning.
I mean, this is a great way to spend a day at work, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. And just a few minutes ago, of course, you had that ribbon cutting ceremony. What was that like? I saw the big crowd out there. Pretty special.
It was very special. This has been a long time in the making. We have had a lot of conversations, really probably going back over a decade, about what do we need to do to renovate this mall, to bring life back into this major economic hub within the city of Kingsport. This is really a catalyst for future development. And so when we kicked this off in 2023, there was probably some days we wondered if we were going to get to today in 2026. But man, I'm so excited that we have, and what just a tremendous amount of energy over the last 24 hours. We had a sneak preview in here yesterday, and it's just unlike anything I've ever been part of.
And of course, we see a theater right now full of people, and you can see just how big, how comfy the chairs are. We've got our little space here for our popcorn, our candy, our soda. I mean, what a beautiful theater.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, this is got one of the largest screens that IMAX has in their inventory. This has the most modern sound and projection system of any IMAX in America. It's brand new, so you would expect it to have that. And I have heard the experience in Odyssey, for those who came last night, is unlike any movie experience they've ever witnessed before.
Wow. Yeah, they talked about just what it was. You felt like you were there. They said it was a longer movie than most, and yet it felt like it was over in 3 minutes flat.
That's exactly what I heard. You know, they're a 3-hour movie, and they said it felt like it was 30 minutes. They said, you know, the visuals, the sets, we're looking at movies differently than we've ever experienced them. This is the first film that's been filmed with IMAX cameras. So it's really unique, and I think it's something that it's going to be very special to not only the city of Kingsport, but the entire region.
And of course, doesn't matter where you sit, you got the best seat in the house, because look at the size of this screen. And I don't think people realize just how fortunate we are to have this right here.
We really are. This is not something that you would typically see in our market. Earlier today, Jeff Geiger with NCG Cinema spoke about the fact that when we first made this ask to IMAX and we said, we want you to come to Kingsport, Tennessee, we were quickly told this is probably not something we do in your market, but we were persistent. We continue to have the dialogue, and now we see this. And I will tell you, standing in front of that screen, you feel like just an ant compared to the size of that thing.
I can see that, absolutely. And we see a lot of people coming in, making their way, getting their seats. They're getting comfortable because you're getting ready to show kind of a little preview for folks.
We are. So you're going to get to see a documentary that was done for IMAX on the Blue Angels. And so I had a chance to watch it yesterday, and the Blue Angels are spectacular. We have had an opportunity to see them at air shows. Seeing them in this setting, it really made you feel like you were sitting on a beach watching the show. And at one point, one of the Blue Angel jets will come across the front of the screen, and you hear that jet roar right across your head. And it is so realistic to what it is like to see the actual air show. So it's a great opportunity to see that sneak peek. There's also some previews ahead of this for some other films that are coming up for IMAX. So really exciting.
Man, it is an exciting day. And of course, that show starting here in just a few minutes, huh?
It is. We're just a few minutes away from kicking that off. And of course, as soon as that's over, they've got to flip this theater around for today's first showing of the Odyssey. So it's going to be a busy day, busy weekend for them here at the NCG Cinema.
Well, congratulations. A lot of people celebrating today. That is for sure. Chris, I am loving my Friday so far. You know, Fun Fest breakfast. I got my popcorn. I got my Diet Coke. I got my 3D glasses. I mean, I'm set. I'll see you back here this afternoon. Oh, then we're heading to the parade. So, yeah, it's a great Friday here in Kingsport. I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Amy, I will see you over at the parade a little bit later. And I've already got my tickets for the Odyssey coming up tomorrow, so I'm looking looking forward to getting into one of those seats and enjoying that film there at the new IMAX Theater. Thanks, Amy.